the truth. There should be no ninja on Twitch. That little motherfucker, that little fucking puny little ass little dude, you know, he should be in jail, prison for what he has done. Nobody knows the amount of assholeness Ninja is. He's a complete and utter disrespectful little punk. Always has been, always will be. I mean, he's not married. He's a fucking, if he is married, his wife's a slut. I mean, I never seen his wife, so I'm sure she's probably fucking ugly as shit too. I'm sure she'd be sucking on some, you know, she sucks on some cocks to get, you know, because he plays video games all day. Ignores her, probably. Because he thinks he's a Twitch partner and he thinks he's the master of Fortnite. Ninja did not make Fortnite. People made Fortnite. See, I played Fortnite before Ninja, so Ninja is nobody. Ninja plays with bots. I'm a real person. Ninja is not. That's not even his real name. You know, he's not a ninja in real life. He's a puny little skinny little white dude. That's all he is. He's a punk. He hides behind a camera and talks. That's what he does. He's a fucking little, he's a freak. That's what he is. Not gonna come in here and tell me that Ninja's the best. Ninja is a nobody. That little rapist. Ninja is a rapist. We all know it. Twitch just allows it because they need the money. It's sad, but it's true. Others are brainwashed to think that it's okay. But me, I'm real. I know it's bad. I'm just waiting till the time until I can own Twitch and kick Ninja off and every single one of these little non-Twitch partners that don't deserve it until they work for it. If you're gonna work for it, then you can be partner. People like me that have worked for it, I deserve to be partner. Not any of these little, you know, little dudes, you know, like people that 7 years I've been working. Ninja just started 2 years ago and he's partner. 2 years ago he's been playing. 2 years ago he started streaming and he's a fucking partner, which is bullshit. And then he went to Mixer and then he put porn on his Twitch site to act like it wasn't him. It was him. And then he went to Mixer and fucking he made Mixer go out of business because there was so many botted people, so many bots in his chat, man. There's so many botted people in his chat that it's Twitch has to do something about all his bots that he has because there's nobody in his chat that is real, and that's a fact. I know nobody in the world that I know watches Ninja. Nobody wants to watch him play the same shit over and over, cuss at the same kids, and be the same little prick that he is in real life. You know, he's not a real person. He's a fake. He just plays video games for fun. He doesn't make money off it. And if he does, he better fucking donate to charity because he needs to donate to charity more because he doesn't do shit. He buys shit. If you're gonna be a partner, you donate. If he doesn't donate, he's a piece of shit is what he is. Always has been, always will be. I mean, I'm just saying what everybody else in the world knows about him. I just have the balls to say it. Because they're too scared of Ninja. He's not a ninja. He's a short, tiny little guy. Short. Lives at his mom's house. He's not rich. I mean, he's a racist. I know that.
The finest young golfers from around the globe.
I heard him say some bad words before.
From the Ryder Cup in 2021, Whistling Straits, it's live first round coverage.
I don't know anybody
of the
that actually watches
event,
him. And everyone I know that says that he's just a little
this
punk.
This promises to be a fun 4 days.
Which is true.
A lot of storylines.
But he doesn't deserve to be partner. He's not a partner streamer at all.
Some good names up there, including our leader.
He has over like what 16,000 people in his chat, but they're all bots, which is illegal to do. But somehow Twitch continues to allow him to have botted people.
Beginning the professional
and that pisses a lot of us off.
Ferry Tour. It's a good time to bring in our friend Nota.
Because if we can't bot and he can't bot, but why is he allowed to bot? I know why. I know exactly why.
Nota, what do you remember about that time? And I have a sneaking suspicion one round in particular is going to pop into your mind.
That's all they care about is fucking ninja. When he hasn't done shit for any of the community. This community is smaller than my community.
Positive memory in my mind, and What it did tell me in terms of my career and what it meant moving forward was the fact that you have to go out and you have to be aggressive. You have to make birdies and you have to shoot low scores. There's no laying up on the Korn Ferry Tour if you want to take that next big step to the big show.
Go in the goddamn hole.
Frank, that is painful.
And all you got to do, just hit it. Just hit it.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to move him back to 4
One day,
over.
people will no longer have to worry about Ninja being, or whatever his real name is. He's not Ninja. If he wants to continue on my platform, he'll have to change his name to his real name. Because Ninja, you ain't no ninja, dude. You're a little white dude. That's what you are. Tiny little white guy. Tiny dude. Small. Has no life. He has no life. All he does is play video games. He has no life. He doesn't work.
Bogey at the last and found the rough here.
And he had the nerve to complain about certain
momentum because it's going in the wrong direction.
You know, like
Second
look at
shot
him.
coming
Look at
up,
Ninja.
and we
Okay,
say
obviously
hello to
he makes
Iona
money
Stephen.
off his gaming, but
128 yards to
he
get
should
you to the
have
front
he
of the
shouldn't have that
screen,
much money.
but
He
it's
shouldn't have all that
138
shit in the
yards you'll need
background.
to get all the
You
way
know,
to the
he doesn't
hole,
deserve
and
that.
pin, well, it's back left
I've
today.
gotten many sponsorships that have told me no, but they're giving him a sponsorship. Get the fuck out of here. What has Ninja done for Twitch? For anything? Name one thing Ninja has done. I'll wait, because Ninja has done nothing but be a prick, allow porn on his site, and allow porn on his channel. He should be kicked off and never allowed back on a platform again. Put him in prison where he belongs. The boys would take care of him. Damn right. Put him in prison. We all want him to go to prison. Nobody likes him. This is why I'm trying to tell Twitch for years. If you get rid of Ninja, your platform will be a lot better. If you get rid of all these fucking little scumbags that think they're big, your platform will be better. People like me is what you need. When I leave, Twitch will be shut down. There is no more Twitch. Sorry. Unless they sell it to me, there will be no more Twitch if I leave. And that's a fact. It's just a fact. People know this. Nothing you can do about it. It's just the way it's going to have to be. Ninja will have to learn how to work at it. Learn how to actually build a community, not bot his community like he always has. Pretty soon that will happen.
That rough is obviously much thicker than we were all expecting.
Because obviously you can't get away with everything
took a
and
lot
get
of speed
so,
off that shot.
Yeah, when I become owner and majority of Twitch, Ninja will be no more. And that is what the people want.
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll remain at +4.
Yeah.
Here we are at the 11th. It is the longest par 5 at Whistling Straits, measuring, how's this, a whopping 645 yards. Good drive will give you a chance to get your second on the plateau, offering a good look at your third. You can't drive it much better than that. That's the quick pickup of the tee right down the middle. Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5. All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. A birdie putt here at the 11th.
It would be very easy to underread this putt. There is break on it from left to right, particularly as it nears the hole.
Oh, wow. I totally hit it the wrong way.
Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll stay right where he is.
That's all
Didn't
right.
play the wind very well there, and that's going to wind up too strong and over the green.
Wow! Wow. Oh.
That one safely in. It's a par here at 12, and he'll remain right where he is. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough.
I imagine a missed club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
Oh.
13 feet away. Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And he'll fall back now to 5 over par. And all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
148 yards left to the hole, looking to make up for that drop shot with a birdie here.
Fuck!
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Safely out of the bunker, but still a little bit of work left. I think you'd like to see that a little closer.
Auto tapping. Auto tapping. Auto tapping. It should be an auto tapping.
Okay, Finished off there for double bogey. And he'll slide a bit further here to 7 over par.
Cock-sucking motherfucker, man.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing, don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Okay, not too bad there. From about 8 feet. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll hold steady at 7 over par. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. Yeah, he wanted that to go a little more, but that's not too bad from there.
I don't know what's happened. We should be on what's happened.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll stay right where he is.
Oh.
That one safely on the putting surface. A look here for birdie at 17.
And players of this caliber should make this on a regular basis pretty flat with just a slight movement to the left.
Nope. Yeah, that's good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is.
Let's forget about the last $17 because that tee shot, dinner's going to taste good after that one. Great shot.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been.
Go! Ah.
This one measures out to 15 feet. Okay, a good putt. Able to save par here at 18.
Yeah.
and that will mean this is an opening round score of 79. For the golfer we had our eye on, no other way to say it, Frank, just not a real good day out there.
It could be a short week, Rich. We can complain about the conditions and that, but look at the...
All right.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From Whistling Straits Golf Course on the shores of Lake Michigan, live second round coverage of the Wisconsin Open. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. A lot of folks fighting for the title, including our leader. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump.
Thank God.
Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there.
Auto tapping. I'm going to be cut anyway, so.
Okay, it's a bogey here at first. And that's going to drop him all the way down to 8 over par. And that's going to play just fine. So after the early bogey, the response is a solid tee shot here at the second.
All right.
It's such a short chip shot, and now a long putt for par.
He has a 12-footer here. Pretty good
Never
lead
dropped.
there. Definitely good speed, and it just skips a foot or so by.
Cut line +1.
Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And he'll continue his slide. He is at 9 over par. Now to the first par 3 on this golf course. It's the third, about 188 yards.
Yeah,
I don't know
big
why I have
green
to hold
with
it
lots of
1,000 times.
undulations, and it moves the ball from that right side towards the left, towards Lake Michigan. But club selection, important here.
All right, you take those all day
Good.
long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. And he'll get one back as that score moves to 8 over. So off the par 3 third, now a beefy par 4, Frank.
And it's called Glory. Make 4 here, give yourself a self 5.
Frank, this is a big hole right here. The 4th, it is almost 500 yards, par 4.
And you can see the bunkers and the mounding down the right side. Believe it or not, that's actually where you should aim your tee shot, and just let the contours move that ball towards the middle of the fairway.
This one working up the right side. Well, going to be a lengthy putt for birdie, but on a long approach like that, anything on the green is a welcome sight. Oh, hang on. Well, that might bring bogey into play, because that's going to run all the way off the green. Wow. Frank, I think you have to appreciate that he kept his head down and kept his head in the game, and he'll be able to get out of here with a bogey.
Hey, I've been watching for a while, Rich, and I haven't seen touch that good for quite a while.
That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Ready to tee off here at the 5th. It is a 603-yard snaking par 5.
Yeah, really, there's no way you can carry that water on the right side. 340 yards finds the fairway on that line, so that's not really worth it. Ideally, just hit it down the left side. Take your medicine.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And it's a smart play to take it down the left-hand side here at the 5th hole, and most likely we're looking at 3 shots from here on in.
And that will make it onto the putting surface, but ultimately, not a real good shot. Yeah, that's really well done. From that distance, you'll take it every time. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the 5th. And that's going to move him all the way down to plus 10.
Oh, I like the look of that. That's nice.
Iona, a second coming up.
Yeah, and this 6th hole is the shortest on the front 9, known as Gremlin's Ear. That's because of the unique shape of this green. Thankfully, the pin today is in the front portion. Definitely more accessible, but beware of those bunkers short right.
Let's bring in Nota Begay the third for a look at birdie.
Yeah, it's just very slightly up the hill. I don't think it's going to move more than a ball or so to the right.
Yeah, maybe a little defensive there, as that'll come up short. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll remain at plus 10. What an interesting par 3 this is. The 7th is 221 yards. There is trouble to the right, and it is nicknamed Shipwreck.
I think those people that decide to go straight at the flag, then that's where they will pay a high price. There's nothing wrong with being a little left of the flag here.
Yeah, he was wanting that one to bite, but that was destined to be long all the way. So from the rough, Iona's down there.
Well, this is certainly interesting. To the left-hand side of the green here at 7, chipping back towards Lake Michigan off a slight downslope. This will test your nerve.
Oh, that'll bring a wry smile. A very good putt there to save his par. And he'll stay right where he is. This one have enough going on for you? 506 yards, and it's a par 4 this 8th hole. Count them, there are more than 100 bunkers on this hole. So what you need to do is favor the left side, because if you don't, there is that steep drop off right into Lake Michigan, all those dunes, all those bunkers on the right. Focus. Focus. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And he's going to fall even further below par. We finish up the front side here at Whistling Straits with the 442-yard par 4 ninth. Fairway tends to funnel the tee shot toward the middle, but if you're too far to the right, a large tree about 100 yards short of the green could block your approach. And this will be into the left side of the fairway. Good shot there. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
And it is a tough par 4 to finish this front 9. Being in this section of the fairway has opened up the green nicely, but beware of 7 Mile Creek that snakes its way down the right-hand side.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot. Oh, now that is going to hurt.
Not that time. That's going to slip on by. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And with it, he's going to fall even further down this leaderboard, well above par. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. That ball went straight down into the heavy rough. Nope, got up and out of that one quickly. You could see it. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And that's going to drop him even further down the leaderboard.
What a roller coaster round today. Haven't seen much good out there, to be honest, so this one really stands out. A good shot certainly stands out.
Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Had a pretty good run at that, and par should be pretty well within reach. Oh, man, he can't believe it. What else could go
See,
wrong?
the game is fucking rigged, bro. It's fucking rigged. So fucking much.
Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And he's going to fall even further below par. Frank, the short par 3 12th, what are you looking to do?
Well, you'd think it's a snack. Green straight in front of you, points a little bit to the right, but just getting it and keeping it on the green, it takes some doing.
Okay, you got the front part of the green, but the wrong side of it, and a longish birdie putt coming up. This now for birdie at 12.
And this will work right to left, but the slope is going to be the big cause for concern here. Could easily run out 5-10 feet past the hole.
Yeah, well. Yep. Keep on doing it.
14 feet to the hole. Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole.
Not sure why.
So, a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. And with it, he's going to fall even further down
I'll
this
do better on the next
leaderboard,
tour.
well above par. Right, in the fairway. Couldn't ask for anything better. Split the fairway, and now another go at the second shot. And this is looking really good.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
Nope, that's not on target. And
I don't
just
understand.
hasn't been able to make much happen here.
Oh, God. It's fucking hilarious.
Okay, safely in for par.
This game
here,
is
13.
terrible, bro.
And that's going to keep him
Should
right
not,
where he is.
I should be like winning right now. I have an on easy. I should be winning. Should not be fucking losing. Golf is not a hard sport. I've been playing for years, and I'm a professional. It's not that hard. And this is not that hard to do.
Yeah,
I don't know why it's
just
just hard.
chase down the fairway a little, and it'll wind up perfect.
Golf is a fast-paced game, so you have to be fast. You can't be slow out the course. People behind you will get angry. Especially if they're older. Older people are the ones that are supposed to golf. Young kids are not really supposed to be on the course because all they do is drink and be stupid. Grown men are allowed on the course. Young kids like 20 to 30 should not be allowed on the golf course unless they're accompanied by an adult. Because there is too much trouble, all of them. They're too much trouble. They cause too much chaos. They shoot too much people. They think they're the boss. They're not. Older people, older men should take care of these little kids that think they're that, all that, and punch them in their face or something. And teach them something.
That is well read. A terrific putt there to save par.
Because the people behind you are getting mad. That means you're
is.
doing the wrong thing on the golf course and you don't belong on the golf course. It's a fast-paced game. It's not slow. Whoever tells you golf is a slow-paced game, they're wrong. Just to let you know
Talking
that.
about
I'm a
pinpoint
professional.
accuracy
I'm
off the tee,
36.
12
I
for
know.
12.
I know
Now
more than
that is
anybody.
impressive.
Just because you went to college doesn't mean you know them more than me. I'm 36. I know more than you. Always will, always have. That's the way it is. It should not have gone that far, bro. It should not have gone that far. I'm hitting it perfect. I'm a professional golfer in real life. I just don't play because I'm too better than anybody.
This is an 11
The only person
foot
I'm not better at golfing is Tiger Woods. He's the number one golfer in the world. Number one. I could never beat him. I beat a lot of people in my life playing golf. I have. The right way, not the cheating way. But this shit, see how the ball just jumps up like that? It's a glitch. This is a glitch game. Big time glitch.
Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And that's going to drop him even further down the leaderboard. A good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway.
Good effort here at the par 5. Good tee shot, and that second shot on that first cut sets up nicely for a short wedge. And this has been a well-played hole so far.
Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. Got to at least try to cozy it in that 3-foot circle. This for birdie. Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. Okay, safely in for his par. And he's going to stay right where he is. And continued problems off the tee. That ball going to come to rest.
Not understanding
in the
how it
heavy
ended
rough.
up there. No idea how it could end up there. None.
Been there, done that. It doesn't feel good, especially when they're just short little shots around the green. It feels terrible.
Jesus.
Oh, that's not going to be good.
Dude, withdrawal. It's over, dude.
Time to move on to the next hole.
Like I said, it's fucking over. I don't need to see all this.
Final hole.
You fucking
the
cunt.
18th, and the
Stop
clubhouse
fucking
in the
showing the
distance.
same fucking thing.
Frank, it's looking like
Cunt!
home sweet
Let's go,
home, isn't it?
cunt!
Well, if you can hit the fairway here, that's one thing, but it still
Goddamn
leaves an
cunt.
enormously long second shot. Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
So no real problems here with the lie. It's his second from that first cut.
Not
Well,
understanding
at least
how
he
that
can draw on
happened.
the experience from the previous
No idea.
hole. Again, in the bunker.
Yeah, that one came out hot, tough to judge sometimes, coming out of the sand, and that winds up well beyond the flag. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he's going to fall even further below par. So conditions were tough out there, Frank. Our featured golfer could never really put it together, and it's going to mean a missed cut.
I gotta be honest.
Okay, so I didn't say to go out like that. Ah. Wolf Creek, let's go.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada, live opening round coverage of the Desert Championship. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. A number of folks in contention, including our leader.
All right. Jesus.
And there's a good start. That one in the fairway here to get the tournament rolling. So into week 2 now. That first tournament in many ways about dealing with the nerves. First ever professional tournament. Nota, what do you typically take away after that first week? You didn't put everything together, but you did get your feet wet.
Certainly, and you have to look at the history of the Korn Ferry Tour, and many a player have struggled early in the year but have still gone on to garner one of those spots in the top 25, which is critical at the year end. And this is just a learning experience. You got to pick and choose your moments, when to be aggressive and when to stick to your guns. And in this particular case, got off to a slow start, and maybe this is a week they can build on.
Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
Well, two things to consider here. First of all, the break, just ever so slightly left to right, but the main focus must be the pace, uphill all the way.
Not a very good leave there. That comes up a good 10 feet short.
This from about 10 feet.
And never went in.
All right, that's in for a bogey here to start the round. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. Ready to tee off here at the second hole. Quite a view from up here, Frank.
Once again, big elevated tee, and it's hard to imagine you have a tee that high up, but that'll shorten that 445 yards. Obviously, it's a dog leg left. You've got to be careful if you hit driver and 2 straight, because then you can run out. A nice tee shot in the middle there, and then you've got a relatively straight shot into this sort of par 4 green, obviously going a little bit back up the hill. And once again, a little bit like that opening hole, sort of different tiers on that green. Try and make sure that you're on the right one. So after dropping a shot at the first, another fairway missed.
Second shot for him now at the second. Nah, just caught it fat out of the rough. Never had a chance of reaching, and now it is time to regroup and try to escape with a par.
Fucking this game is rigged. I never seen a rigged game since Ninja started playing Fortnite and fucked my whole game up.
Over par.
I mean, they even made a fucking character for Ninja, which was I did not vote for. They didn't ask me if that was okay. They just did it because they think he's not. He's a botted player that buys stuff to make him better.
from
He
the
doesn't
black
work
tees
for it.
to the putting surface.
That's the way this is the way that the whole generation is. My generation's the smart one and the one that works. The generation behind me, lazy, stupid, degenerates, they're all dumb. Ninja is a degenerate and he's dumb. He's not my generation. He's the one behind me generation. Wow.
So that one off target, knocked down a bit by that tree, and that'll make things difficult from there.
Well, don't give me such a fucking hard shot to fucking do. A fucking par 3 my asshole, dude. There we go, but nope.
This
Bogey,
course really demands every shot
bogey.
in the bag. That's a great little short shot. It's going to be needed today.
Yeah, that's well done, though it is for bogey here at the par 3. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. Back to the tee here at Wolf Creek. A lot of sand along the right side of this fairway leading up to the green, Frank.
Yeah, I can't even count how many bunkers they got down that right side. It's easy to see where not to go. So obviously you want to get that ball up on that left side. And then really it's just a short pitch across. There, this hole's only 383 yards, and it won't even really play its distance. But, of course, you've got to be careful. It's not long, but fairway first once again here. You can see all the problems around there if you do miss this fairway.
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
Looking great here. 111 left to the hole. Coming off a bogey on the previous hole. Got to get it back here. Sandwich in the air here. And it's drifting just right.
Wow. I don't.
That's got to be disappointing.
Don't
Good
fall.
line in the fairway,
You fucking
and the
cunt.
approach winds up in the bunker.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that'll do nicely. Just beyond the hole. Super job there out of the bunker.
If it misses, I swear to God.
That's in. It is a good par
right.
here at number 4. And he'll hold steady at +3. We come now to one of Wolf Creek's signature holes, the 490-yard par 5 fifth, another elevated tee. The key here is to clear the desert and creek off the tee and find the fairway. From there, reaching the green in 2 is definitely a possibility. that's a fortunate kick right there. You'd hate to hit 3-wood and still not find the fairway, but fortunately, that was able to hop into the short grass. Frank, not where he wants to be, but not out of the hole here at the par 5.
No, but Rich, to drop a shot here would really set him backwards.
Well, it's on, but that's going to make things difficult from there. Ooh, boy, that's not even going to get in the right area code of this hole. Way, way short. Can't make it, Frank, if you don't hit it.
Hubert Green once said, 99% of putts left short don't go in. I don't.
Next round, let's go. Hopefully it's better. No fucking putting 8 times. It's not fucking happening.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From the home of 3 major championships, Riviera Country Club, it's live opening round coverage of the California Classic. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round 1. Some good names up there, including our leader.
Excuse me here. I said to switch.
Always nice to get that first one out of the way, and that's going to be a good one to get this tournament started.
That 3-wood came out like a bullet. You could just see that first bounce just took that massive kick forward. It's never going to stop.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie. Okay, a well-played hole there. It is birdie to kick off the round. And he will very quickly move to 1 under par. So while you're looking to make birdie at number 1, you'd be happy with a par 4 at this second hole. It's 471 yards, but the winds are a factor. It is a strong par 4. And this round starting off strong after the birdie at the first. This in the fairway at number 2.
All right. Right in the hole.
Just a little beyond the hole, but pretty handy right there.
10-foot putt left.
That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there. That one safely in for a bogey. And that's going to move him back down to even par.
Yep.
Oh, and it's a narrow fairway here at 3, but that'll be in a great spot. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay the third.
Left himself with 147 to the hole. The pin is stuck in the front right section of the green.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. That's always painful. Just another couple of rolls and it drops.
There goes the fucking game, folks.
That one in for a bogey here at the third. And he'll drop back to 1 over par.
Oh.
Boy, just far too strong
Good
with a
thing
tee
good.
shot there, and this winds up flying the green.
Don't know why that even did that, but you know.
Oh, boy, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. That one polished off for bogey. He is very quickly down to 2 over par. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. He needs to be mindful of the breeze here as he sets for his second.
All right.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No, no chance. I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain at 2 over par. You don't see this too often, do you? A bunker cut directly into the green. Usually bunkers are front or guarding the right or left side. This one smack in the center. It is one of the most unusual holes in all of golf, 169 yards, the par 3/6 here at Riviera.
Overswing.
He has a 12-footer here.
I missed it.
Oh, nothing routine about that one. Well done to roll it in for par. And he'll remain right where he is. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. From the fairway nota, this is second.
Left with 154 to the hole. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
That is nowhere near hard enough. That's 20 feet short.
Dang. Ah.
That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And just like that, he'll fall to 3 over par. The surprises don't stop here on Riviera's front side as we come to the 433-yard par 4/8. One of course designer George C. Thomas's all-time favorites. A split fairway is the unique feature here. Like many holes, this one forces you to really have a strategy. Yeah, playing for this right side fairway, and that is right where you want to be. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for a second into the wind.
What is the fitness? I hope if I do this, it does not fuck up. Oh. Ah, my bad.
Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection? Poor execution? Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone.
Oh boy, far from a good shot that.
Nope, that was never going to climb that hill, and he has left himself a tester coming up.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here.
Wow. I'd give that the full 10 seconds. But nope, I think that's staying out. What a shame. Okay, so that one finished off with double bogey. And he'll fall back now to 5 over par. Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway. And well, lesson there, I think, is par.
It's a slow start, and you can blame it on the short game.
Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Okay, not too bad there. Not in gimme range, but a good chance to possibly walk away only down a stroke. Okay, a shake of the head. As that one is finished off. And that's going to drop him back down to 6 over. This starting toward the right side. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grab.
Yeah.
Getting some sand in the shoes now. For a second straight hole, he's in the bunker.
And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Okay, safely on a putting surface out of the sand. Would maybe like to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll remain at 6 over. Okay, that's going to be just fine, short of the road. Good tee shot here at 11.
And in the sand. Yeah.
Gonna have to give
The
this.
ball said it was gonna go
pretty
right
good
in the
thump.
on the grass, but nope. Nope.
Another attempt here to get this ball up.
No, withdrawn. Not gonna hit it 1,000 times. Not understanding why it's this. It should not be this difficult. I gotta finish the rounds from now on.
EA Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, and TPC Sawgrass, live opening round coverage of the Florida Open. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. A lot of folks fighting for the title, including our leader. Okay, that's a good one to start safely in the fairway to get the tournament underway. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
137 is the number. Pin tucked in the front left-hand portion of the green today.
It's okay to me.
Imagine a missed club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
Okay, it's a bogey here at first. He was very quickly to one over par. Yeah, that's in the fairway, so maybe a chance for a bounce back after that opening bogey.
That second shot just ran out of fairway, but still, a nice little pitch up and a good chance to make 4 at par 5.
For eagle.
Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention.
13 feet away.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. Now to the par 3 third, 177 yards. Not overly difficult if you hit the proper shot off the tee, get it to the right quadrant on this green. Without question, you can walk out of here with a deuce, with a birdie. Boy, that one did not want to slow down at all, and it winds up running right through the green. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
That one just going to sneak on by. He'll go ahead and finish that off. It's even for his bogey. And that won't help the cause one bit. So tempting to go for it right, but that's a very smart layup. Going to leave a simple little wedge shot into this fourth green.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
The pace was okay, but that needed to be started a bit further out to the right. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll stay at 1 over. Now the 5th. This long par 4 thought to be one of the most difficult holes on the front side here at the TPC Sawgrass.
Yeah, if you've got plenty of length in the bag, you can almost take it directly over the bunker on the right. But if you're not as long, you have to air down that left side.
We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th. And he'll stay right where he is. Well, this hole has it all. 393-yard par 4/6, and in fact, it was Pete Dye's favorite. He designed this golf course, and I think the reason he loved it so much was it incorporated all of the elements that he used in his design. It was visually intimidating, water trouble, and the premium on accuracy and strategic thinking.
Here we go. Oh shit. Oh wow.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
117 yards left to the hole. Pin is very accessible here, right in the center of the green.
All right.
Gap wedge in the air. This has got to get up.
Ah.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
You know.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. 7th hole here at TPC Sawgrass generally plays into the wind, one of the stadium course's most difficult greens to hit, Frank.
It's a really weird tee shot here. You have those 3 little pot bunkers down the right, and then that bunker that meanders once again all the way down the left side. The bunker that's just slightly right of the canal. Very awkward angle off the tee. Oh, this would be a good tee shot any other day of the week, really. The only problem is that hole, which is cut front right today. So tee shot on the right, hole cut front right, not exactly the best mix. It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Okay, didn't quite get it there, but that's a decent effort. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. But this par 3 will get your attention, no question about it. 237 yards. It's the longest par 3 here at TPC Sawgrass. And very simply, it requires a solid strike with a middle to long iron, maybe even a fairway wood. This is a hard hole. That's going to be a challenge from there. It's into one of the 7 pot bunkers that circle this 8th green. Some green to work with as he'll try and lift this one out. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by.
This will be a 14-foot putt here.
Good stuff, though it is for a bogey 4. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. We close out the front 9 with the 583-yard par 5, one of the most spectacular par 5s
Ellie,
in golf.
back here now.
A lake and a bunker on the right and deep woods on the left. Stay out of that. This hole grows narrower as it unfolds. And that will do just fine. Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5.
Marley.
Frank, when you think layup shot on a par 5, you think it's easy. This isn't necessarily that simple, is it?
No, you've got to keep the ball to the right. Otherwise, those overhanging limbs on those trees on the left, they become havoc. Well, it's tough to shake off that bogey at the previous hole, especially when you get a shot like that.
Okay, that's